This cat goes from 6 years of absolutely nothing and nobody caring about her, to getting second awakened and becoming very OP, to Onimusha's coming out and being nothing again, to now she is very, very strong, and let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is currently a very popular defense. We have Draco coming in. He's going to speed buff, attack power buff, immunity, defense buff. He's not going to do all of those. He's either going to attack power buff or defense buff. We got the Theomars coming in. He's going to do some big damage. We got the Odin coming in. He's going to just one-shot snipe things, except that there is a crit rate leader skill. So everything here is going to crit and crit and crit and crit. So here's an offense that many people are taking into Guild Siege. I'm not the one that created it. I'm not the one that thought of it. I'm not the one that anything. This is a thing that people are already using. I love how he just goes for me. He's like, he knows exactly what we're doing today. He's like, I'm just going to go for MIHO. So we're just going to go snipe this Odin out. Oh, Odin doesn't want to get sniped out. I thought we were going to kill Odin there, right? So we're doing some damage. They're just, as long as MIHO is still low on HP, they're still going to do all this damage to me. Can we do one of these? Yeah. I mean, one of these, as opposed to one of those, right? We don't want to do one of those because we did the one of those last, I don't know, guys. I always say one of these and one of those for whatever reason. But this team working fantastically. Look at all this. Look at all this. We got the... I mean, he's just going to keep critting. He's got element advantage, and that we may as well just go for the Draco. I feel like the Draco may not crit at some point. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think we should be perfectly. Let's just go for the stun here. Let's go for the stun. Let's go for the damage. Even if they did, like, they would still have the Triana here to stop them from... I don't know why I did that, to be honest. We may as well just kill. Whatever. The point is, this is a pretty solid offense against teams like this. So after I was using that team in Guild Siege today, I was messing around with other stuff, seeing what I could get away with. So here we have, this is definitely a garbage team. This is definitely a garbage offense that we are using. And surprising, why does he keep going for the... I mean, like, it would even work if he didn't directly go for the MIHO, but he's just going to keep going for the MIHO. So, aside from the Draco, maybe, but it's still going to... hold on, guys. I gotta snipe that one out. Let's go for this. Let's get a stun. He's still going to go for the MIHO. I mean, the dot could do dot. Oh, hold on. The Draco's going to be an issue, isn't it? The Draco's going to be an issue. I actually don't want to hit that. Yeah, I don't want the glancing hit, right? I don't want the glancing hit. So it's going to leech just enough health. I'm just going to keep going for Draco every single time. Just keep going for Draco. Keep going for... Even if they took the Vidor down... Well, actually, we could have taken Odin out while he was... It doesn't matter. They're just going to keep going for it. They're just going to keep going for it. Okay. Let's do Ignite. It's going to crit again. It's going to crit again. Okay. So we definitely have some garbage units in here. We've got Vidor. We've got Cheryl. Like, nobody cares about these units. We still get away with this. Let's see what else we can get away with. So after I was done with that, I started to think, do we even have to bother bringing 2 extra units into these bases? Can't we just... Yeah, can't we just MIHO? Why not? If everything's going to be, aside from the Draco being the only issue, everything's going to be critting on her. It really doesn't matter. Can she just solo all these bases all the time? That's a good question. It seems as if she may actually be able to just solo all these bases all the time. Actually, I probably should have stunned the Theomars. Shouldn't I? Probably should have stunned the Theomars. But this is the thing about this is that people are gonna get wise to this, and they're gonna start building stuff that is not. They're gonna start putting these Onimushas in these bases, because if they're just getting soloed all the time by MIHOs, and they're just, you know, the attackers are just using one unit to fight these defenses, aside, or they're gonna put 0 crit rate on the Draco on purpose. Because, again, the Draco is the only thing that's really giving us any potential issue here. And he's still got the crit rate. He's still got the crit rate leader skill. So he's still going to do some... He's still going to crit every so often, right? Or crit much of the time. Not every so often. So, again, we're just this MIHO just soloed the entire base. So ultimately, I think one of two things winds up happening with these defenses is number one, they switch the Theomars to something that counters MIHO. Like for example, Kaki, not necessarily that it has to be Kaki, it's just he counters MIHO and the other things that we showed at the very beginning in the first match of this video. One of the downsides to Kaki is that he doesn't have the Endure like Theomars does, and he also isn't going to target random things like Theomars does. So that's one potential outcome. Unfortunately, there are those drawbacks. The other potential outcome is that it could just be a situation where people are rewarded for having worse runes. Like, for example, if they have a Theomars with like 45% crit rate, and then they have the crit rate lead from Odin, but it's still not 100%. So if Theomars decides to target MIHO, he might not crit, and he might kill MIHO just fine. So I think that this could possibly even more likely just be a situation where they just reduce the crit rate on Theomars. This way he's not guaranteed to crit anything, and it's a MIHO counter that way. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Enjoy using MIHO as a counter to the Odin, Draco, Theomars bases and other similar bases. Not all the bases are designed specifically like this, but the crit rate lead bases, MIHO is very strong against. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's going to change, don't worry. It's going to change. You're not just going to get free wins with MIHO and all the siege, but it is currently a trick that people are using to just blow through all these Odin, Draco, Theomars bases. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.